And we are alive. Welcome back, guys. So I want to continue working with my hands here, and the next one is here on this board, 1037. So I'm not going to re-enter my range because this is the same starting session for me. I study this all just in 2 hours, and but I will for sure do this again when tomorrow comes. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so far I already have I entered here I have it open, my starting range here. Great. Now I want to enter here 7, what was that? Let me double check that. Okay, 7, 3, 10, 10, 3, 7. Still rainbow. So I will just enter here 10, 3, 3, and 7. Okay, doesn't matter. The colors don't matter here, right? Okay, good. Now let's investigate. So this is the board where we have advantage over our opponents. Why? I think because we have here, we have less of suited connectors here, but we have more of our top hands, Jack, Queen, King, Ace, 10, because our opponent sometimes 3-bets 10, and we have sets of 7s, right? So our opponent has like only more sets of 3s. Actually, very interesting board, yeah, I think it's very interesting to check in the solver, but I'm on the same day, and I cannot see this, in the solver online here that we opened up, right? Do we run closely here on this board? Is it 50-50% or I have advantage? I think I do have an advantage because I have more of these top pairs, but we still have to be careful here, right? And our opponent might have a lot of suited connectors here. That's why actually I would really prefer to attack my opponent here and charge him as much as possible on this board. And let's see. So let's see how it's gonna work out. Okay, I open up my calculator. Okay, the calculator is here. And we're going to enter this number, 183.4. 183.4 multiply 0.60. So 60% of the range we must c-bet. Okay, good. So this is the number. Now let's see what are our absolute strongest guys here. So 10, Ace 10, Ace, King, Queen, Jack. Okay, and let me see, 7, 3. So you see, I mark all my sets, I mark all my top pair, top kicker hands, and I mark all my top pairs. Okay, good. So far the number of my value hands is 33.45. Well, I think we can kind of work with that, possibly, right? And we need some more bluffs here. The only thing is, I think I want to decrease a little bit the amount of the bets from these guys. Okay, maybe aces sometimes check call. Yeah, I want to bet aces a little bit less. So maybe like this. You know, if the opponent is aggressive, he will or she will bet anyway into this pot and they will input money. You will just lose the initiative. But so far it is a dangerous board, very dangerous board. So I think sometimes you want to check call some of your aces. Yeah. Not check raise here. I think on this board it's very dangerous to check raise your aces, but to check call with them. Wait a second, not this color. Check call is fine, I think. Okay, I will put out check calls at the moment. Okay, so 32 of my combinations that I'm going to bet. Okay, good. Now we are going to balance it with our bluffs. 32 multiply 2. We are going to have approximately 64 bluffs here. And let's see what we bluff. So as always, we start with our guys. Wait a second. I want to take out some of these. Some of these super strong guys like this 10-10. I will put it in my check calling range. Yeah, like this. Slightly less, guys. Slightly less. Look, you don't need maybe to bet all the time. Maybe 50% of my tens. Maybe sometimes check raise. Yeah, so I mean, you see with your set, sometimes check raise, sometimes check call, sometimes see bet. You know, it really depends on your opponent. I will just imagine that here I check called with all my tens to have something very strong on the next, on the turn, right? Okay, good. I have 29. Now I have some slightly less bluffs here. 29 multiplied to 58. Now, what do I bluff here? Let's see. Choose my pink color for bluffs. I bluff 6-5 suited. Yeah. I bluff 9-8, of course. What else do I bluff? I think I bluff with these guys here. Ace 6, Ace 5, Ace 4, Ace 2. Yeah. I think I bluff with them. Ace 9, Ace 8. I think these are the guys. And a lot of these 8s actually are going to bluff here, yeah? First, let's check all our gut shots. Jack 9 suited. Yeah, I think this is a great bluff here as well. What else? Queen 9, possibly as a runarounder bluff. King 9, 8, 9. More of these guys, I think. Okay, so I'm going to bluff more with my 8s here, right? With my 8s and 9s, right? And 6s and 5s. Okay, some of my suited aces here, they finally come in handy. Finally. Okay, take out the clubs. Okay, ace 2 suited. Yeah, very good. Next one. Ace 3 into check raise. Don't want to check raise here with these guys. So bluff bet. I will add up the clubs ace 3 as well here. Okay, now take out the clubs. Here, ace 4, yes. Ace 5, yes. Ace 6, 6. If 8 comes, okay, maybe yes. Okay, look, I will go to these guys first. Ace 9, Ace 8, yes, because we are around runner straight here, right? And with these guys, there's runner flush as well. I don't want to check call with them, and then what? Should I check raise on the next street? Should I check call again if something comes in handy? Should I check raise if there is like a gut shot straight? No, I want to continue. I want to push here myself, and I want to see bet here with these guys. Okay. Now let's see. 22. We need more here. Okay, maybe these king 9, queen 9. I think they are good. 10 9. Check call feels better with them. I think these guys, queen jack and king jack, are really good here because they're near runner straights, near runner flushes as well. So I will add them up into my bluff range here. Okay, good. I have some more value bets that I found that are ace 10 value bets. Okay, now I have 32 to 33. Look, this is a very interesting board. Like, what do I actually bluff? This is very interesting to see because I don't have that many bluffs with my suited connectors here, right? So actually I think these suited connectors, they become bluffs automatically here. On the one hand, yeah, you kind of want to check call with them, but I don't have enough bluffs. Oh yeah, I think these guys here, they are going to bluff. 8, 9, 6, 5, 4. I think these guys, they start bluffing here. I think all of these guys, they start bluffing here. I want to have something in my check calling range. We'll see whether we are able to withstand with them. Maybe 50% I bluff and 50% I call with them. I'll try to do like that. They're very strong calls, especially versus our opponent's bluffs. And they lose to tens. So I think I'm going to bluff with them, and I'm going to check call with them as well. I'm going to bluff. Do I bluff with 6-6? Look, if our opponent has 8-9 and he decides not to raise them, and then there is a 6 that comes, I will have no choice but to go into the check call with these 6. Yeah, okay, fine, I will check call then with 6. I'll just be careful. 5s are great to bluff here, I think. 4s, wait, bluff, bluff. Wait a second, where is my bluff, 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 okay, bluff. Yeah, 4s are good to bluff, 2s I think are not good to bluff. We lost already to all the sets. We cannot catch a straight here. I'm not gonna bluff it, so I'm gonna check fold with it. Okay, look here, now it is now more reasonable. I think I can bluff as well with these guys. 7-6, 8-7. I don't think that I check raise them that often here. Maybe 7-6 I check raise. To be honest, I need to check raise something, and 7-7 is a great candidate for that. Yeah. Don't want to check raise my 10-10. Okay. Yeah. Look, we need to defend with these guys, right? So we check raise with my 7s, check raise with 7-6, check raise with 8-7. What else do we check raise with? This one we don't check raise. We need more bluffs in our check raise. I think some of these 9-8 are going to check raise. I suppose so. At the same time, what about these guys? Do I bluff bet with them? Maybe I do bluff bet with them, right? Because they're still around straights, around runner straights, around runner flushes, they are very strong. So maybe I want to bluff bet with them. Okay, bluff bet, bluff bet. Wait. Bluff bet, bluff bet, bluff bet, bluff bet. Okay, yeah, fine. Fine with me. Now, look here. I'm exactly around the number. Okay, so I think they do bluff bet here. And these guys, well, I have no idea. Maybe sometimes, very rarely bluff bet. Very often check fold. Because they don't catch any flushes in defense and in attack. They very often they lose versus sets. So I think it is pretty reasonable to get rid of these guys here. They look strong, but actually they're not that strong, I think, on this board. So I want to get rid of them. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, so I have so far in my bluff 59. I have 29. Okay, now let's think about our defense. Look, we already have some nice check raises here. 7-7, 8-7, 7-6. Okay, good defense. I really like, I don't know what else I can bluff here. Ace-7, Ace-3 again. Maybe Ace-3 as always. You know, Ace-3 as always. Looks like looks like that. Looks like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I must have some bluff raises here. So let it be these guys without clubs. Okay. Good. So like this. Okay. I mean, like I have no choice. Now I'm balanced. I must bluff raise these guys. Okay, whatever card comes next, if it is draw flush, I can continue pushing with the draw flush hands. If it is, if I totally missed everything, I can continue pushing the 7-7, right? If I struck another 3, I can check raise or I can see bet with another 3. If I struck another ace, I will be check calling with ace 3, a pair, right? So I think like so far, alright. Alright. Okay, good. Now let's see, we have 81.4 hands ungrouped. But we have to take into account this one and this one because they are in our check calling range as well, in our defense range. So we should keep it in mind, right? So I will put here 81.4 plus 6.5. These are my bluff check raises and value check raises, plus 9 here. 9. Okay, good. 9 of these calls. Okay, So this is the number of my hands that I check call. Actually, this number looks very significant. It's more than more than 50% that I'm gonna check here, I think. But like this board is tricky. I think that's fine to check here, because like I don't know. I think I should. Even these guys, it's so hard to play with these guys here. No, in on the turn they very often they are in a very tricky position. But it is kind of balanced with all our bluffs that we have. Yeah, so fine. Okay, let's see. Now we have this number. Multiply 0.67 our defense. Okay, and we have around 65 combinations that we must defend here. Okay, so we already have some in defense. There is 6.5 here, 9 here. Okay, we need some more check calls, right? Check call with these guys. Check call with my 7s. Check call with my 10s. Great. Okay. Like, what is the number now? 6.5, 19. Wow, look here. This is very interesting to find out, but I don't have enough check calls here on this board. You see, it means that I possibly bet too much somewhere here. These are all great bluffs, but like, looks like I must check call something. I think that's where I can check call. I can split this one between check calls and bluff C bets, these guys. Because they can catch a top pair, they can catch a straight, draw straight, they can catch a draw flush. So I think with these guys, I might consider check calling more. I will check call with them. Okay, first I'll take away the bluffs from them. That many bluffs. Okay. I will consider check calling with them. I need to have more check calls on this board. Okay, now that's much better, but still not enough. I have 28 plus 6.5, 34.5. Not enough, I need more. Okay, let's see. Still decrease the bluffs. I think I might want to check call maybe with some of these guys. Jack, Jack, Queen, Queen. I think, yeah, I think I will be check calling sometimes with Jack, Jack, Queen, Queen, King, King. Why is that? Because they are very vulnerable here still on this board versus sets. So maybe these are good candidates to check call. Maybe this is a good candidate to check call. This is very interesting, you see. I mean, what do we do? Okay, let it be. Let it be. Okay, I do this. Even though I don't want to do this with jacks as much, they really charge well these tens, but we're out of position, guys. This is a fact. We're out of position, and we need to play carefully here as well. So I decrease this amount. I put it in check calling range as well to have some very strong check calls. Okay, we are protected with a lot of our check calls here. We have some strong tens, 7s in my check raise, King 10, Queen 10, Jack 10, 10, 9, good. We have Jack, Jack, Queen, Queen, King, King, Ace on the top. We have some draw flushes, draw, like runner flush, runner straight. Okay, good. 40. Okay, that is already better. 6.5. Okay, value bets 20, bluffs 50. Good. I think we're good. Okay, what else do we defend? I think sometimes I call, not all the time. I think I will be sometimes calling, sometimes folding these guys. So the problem with these guys is the following. If you catch another queen on the turn with calling ace queen offsuit, and the opponent bets one more time, and you kind of have no choice but to call with that queen, right? And but if the opponent still continues betting on the river, I think then on the river you might want to check fold these hands, right? Because it means that the opponent has already set, or maybe has two pairs, like maybe has queen 10. So you're going to suffer greatly with these. So you have to be careful with these, I think. Yeah, okay, I'll put them in my check calling range, 50% of them, 50% I will fold. I think this is reasonable. Ace jacks are actually good, more good to check call and then check fold. Why? Because, okay, I'll fold this one. Like, because they block a lot of tens of our opponents. So I think, but is it good to block tens of our opponent here? I think it is not good. Okay, maybe like this. Yeah, I think it is like this. I don't want to block tens of my opponent for my jacks. Why? Because if he doesn't have tens, means he has like sets in his betting range more, and some draw flushes and stuff. I mean, draw runner straights, runner flushes. So I don't know, or gut shots. Okay, I think this is the number. Oh, look. Okay, you know what? They say 64.9. Maybe I can call with these jacks. Wait a second. Okay. Okay, this is the number. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be careful on this board and I'm gonna be working in this way. Voila. So I think this is purely my thinking process because I want to get better at this. So this is what I come to. I'm satisfied with this and this is the main thing. Yeah. With my bluffs, with my bets. Okay, good. I feel good about this. I feel good. Yeah, so that's it for this hand. Thank you very much. So always think about your hands and about your ranges. Don't be just a robot, yeah, and you will be getting more fun and more money, more EV from this. Thank you very much for watching. Have fun and good luck to you.